Picture this. You're in the middle of a heated argument.
Someone throws a cheap shot at you and your brain just
Freezes.
You walk away frustrated.
Humiliated. And then, 2 hours later, while you're making a sandwich, boom, the perfect comeback hits you like a bolt of lightning. Why do we always think of the perfect thing to say too late?
Today, we're breaking it down with real science, hilarious examples, and tricks to finally outsmart your own mind.
And trust me, once you hear this, you will never beat yourself up again. So,
Stay with me.
we have all had these moments, right?
At work, someone steals credit for your idea
And you just smile awkwardly,
instead of delivering the perfect.
clapback, or at a party,
Someone makes a sly comment, and all you can do.
is nervously laugh. It's only later, lying in bed.
You think of the line that would shut the room down.
Honestly, if thinking of savage comebacks at 2 a.m. were an Olympic sport, we'd all have gold medals.
Here's what's actually happening.
Inside your head, the moment you feel attacked, whether it's verbal or physical, your brain triggers a survival response: fight, flight, or freeze. Think of it like your brain pulling the fire alarm. Heart races, muscles tense,
Blood pumps to your arms and legs.
but not to the parts of your brain that make.
Clever jokes. The part of your brain responsible for quick wit, clever wordplay, and social creativity.
Your prefrontal cortex basically goes offline. It's like calling customer service and getting placed on hold indefinitely. Survival beats sass, always, because historically, when your ancient ancestors were being threatened, a clever insult wasn't gonna save them.
A quick run or a fast punch would.
So next time you blank out during an argument, congratulations, your brain thinks
You're a caveman being attacked by a tiger.
hours later, when you're safe at home, your brain finally relaxes.
Stress hormones.
Like cortisol and adrenaline fade out. Your prefrontal cortex boots back up, and now it has access to all the juicy creative ideas it blocked earlier.
Scientists call this rebound cognition. It's when your brain rebounds from stress and becomes smarter after the danger is over. That's why, suddenly, you're able to craft a savage, mic drop worthy comeback too late. It's literally a chemical shift inside your body, not because you're dumb.
You're normal. Actually, it means your survival instincts are working perfectly. Abraham Lincoln once wrote a furious letter to a general who disobeyed orders, but he never sent it.
Why? Because after cooling down, he realized his brain had tricked him into anger, not strategy. If honest,
He needed time to think of the right thing to say. So can we. If you want to get better at snappy comebacks, you can train your brain to perform better under pressure. Here's how.
tip number 1.
Start practicing tiny arguments with friends, in role plays, or even in your head. Mild exposure builds mental muscle memory.
So conflict doesn't trigger survival mode as badly.
Tip number 2.
Instead of panicking for a perfect line, use simple phrases like,
Interesting point. Or,
that's one way to see it. It buys your brain precious seconds to recover and strike back smartly. Tip number 3. If you feel adrenaline building, breathe slow and deep.
it tells your brain, no tigers here. Chill. This keeps your creative centers online.
Tip number 4. Keep 3 to 5 neutral but powerful one-liners ready.
For example, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. Or, that's an interesting way to admit you're wrong. The more you train, the sharper you stay. So the next time you freeze up during an argument, don't panic. You're not broken. You're not slow. You're simply human, wired to survive first and think later.
And hey, if you want to be ready with the killer comeback next time,
Start practicing today. Your future self will thank you.